Minorities have been influencing culture and fashion for a long time, like Eazy-E in the 1980s, or Dapper Dan, the man who found a way to incorporate his culture into non-accepting brands, like Louis Vuitton, Fendi, and Gucci. We interviewed Mark Sabb, a creative talent and founder of Felt Zine, Jessica Ogbu, a social media influencer and manager. Jessica also owns a fashion blog titled The Oxfordist. Last but not least, we interviewed Erica Solis, a daytime photo producer and stylist. She also owns an online store called Routine Vintage. We asked them to discuss why minorities aren't equally represented in fashion. This is Behind the Runway.
I used to take the bus and the train all the time to go out to Harlem just to kind of see how people out there were dressing, especially when they would have summertime basketball games for people to come out and be super fresh and just style on everybody. The game would be one thing, but I would be less interested in the game and be more interested in what people were wearing who were coming to the games.
Do you ever feel targeted in certain places based on what you wear?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a 5'11", dark-skinned woman who has hip glasses on. I feel like people, whenever they look at me, especially if I'm, commuting to work on the bus or the train, everyone's trying to visually analyze, and you can tell by their facial expressions, especially people who aren't of color. They're trying to figure me out before they know how to approach me.
I think that when we continue to be ourselves, we stand out regardless, because a lot of the fashion industry, percentage-wise, for models, for example, are 80% to higher, maybe 90% white.
I actually had an experience where I was shopping in Japan. Basically, I went to a store, I saw something I wanted to buy it, and I kind of told the person, yeah, I want to buy this, but don't show me, I don't want this one because it's kind of scratched up. Can you kind of pull out another one for me that's newer? And they really kind of ignored me the whole time until someone who I was with could also speak the same language as them. Even that experience, part of it is that this person's never seen someone like me.
I'm a very avid attender of Fashion Week during the fall for spring collections, and I think that Black people don't get the recognition when it comes to style and fashion as most regular, schmegular bloggers do. And so I think the stigma's there, or the stereotype's there, is that we have to push and push and push and pull and push and persuade society and whatever fashion heads there are, that we are also, important, and we understand fashion, and we're also just fans of fashion in general.
I'm Latina, or Latinx, as I like to be called. As a person of color, if you don't see yourself represented in those higher fashion circles, it's hard to really aspire to be a part of it too.